Sam, I guess in your time gun writing, and I guess for you too, Josh, like how have things evolved and changed? Like what made you guys want to actually get into this space of I want to write about this? Like, was it that you guys were kind of like what you said, Josh? You're good at writing and you like guns, and so therefore I'm just going to merge both of those things together. Like what was it for you, Sam, that actually made you want to do this?
I kind of fell into it. It was very much like I met people who did that, and I was fortunate enough to be invited into that, and it just kind of worked out. These days I still very much look at it through the lens of like a newbie, even though I've been doing it for what feels like longer than 5 years, and I feel pretty confident in it. It's hard to feel super comfortable because, like you said, it is kind of ever evolving. Like when I started, I would call pre-2020 like probably the golden years of like gun blogging and stuff. These days it's kind of changed, obviously, with AI and YouTube. Like that sort of stuff has all kind of climbed, for lack of a better word. I'm a gun writer, but I don't articulate very well. It's kind of...
Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
You writers, you like to think about what you're going to say.
Yeah, no, I
before you
sit
say
there
it.
for too long on a sentence.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I've been gun writing since 2016, and even still, there's times where I feel like the imposter syndrome.
Yes, very
is
much.
huge because
100%.
there's guys in the space that have been doing it since 1991, 1985, like before I was born, and I'm almost 40, right? And these guys have just they've been around forever doing it, so you kind of feel very small when you're writing next to someone like that, especially because those guys went from writing in like, you know, these huge magazines. I'm going to keep coming back to Recoil because that's one of my old favorite magazines was Recoil. So you get guys that were writing in Recoil, and now you're in a Slack channel with them.
Yeah. So do you guys find that the audience for the readers skews older? Because what you just said, and I want to get to the future of what your guys' prediction of what the future is going to be in a little bit, but like, do you guys see the audience is a bit older who are reading the blogs, or is it mostly like younger guys getting into it? Like who? Because I guess I'm in the younger generation. You know, I YouTube stuff, I Google stuff, and I very rarely go to articles unless I'm, or gun blogs or whatever, unless I'm doing pretty in-depth research on a topic for a video or something. That's when it's really useful. But who do you would say is the audience anymore for it? Because obviously not many people are subscribing to magazines anymore, getting them to their door.
Yeah, I every year it's funny, the presence of some of the gun writing companies, the large publications, their SHOT Show presence gets smaller and smaller every year, to the point of where they're like trying to hand out free magazines with year-long subscriptions for like $1.99 or something. So that's been an interesting evolution. And I would say that in my experience, the guys that are actually taking the time to sit down and read a full article from a gun writer, they do skew probably early 30s on the young side to 50s and 60s on the older side. Whereas the younger crowd, the very younger crowd, from like probably 16 to 28, 29, a lot of them are going towards just, who can I go watch a video on YouTube? I mean, I don't know, you might have experienced something different on TFB. I've never written there, but
I would say it's a more unique set of or a unique situation, because All Outdoor, for example, is very obviously, majority is going to be older folks. I don't know the age range, but you can just kind of tell, if I had to guess, people in their 40s to their 60s. Like it's usually like older men, and they're really interested in old guns or hunting or fishing or what. Like it's just that sort of vibe there. And then TFB is more like new school cool. So you see a lot more of the younger, but I also noticed that on TFB, people tend to skim rather than, like you said, read the whole thing. The people that are reading the whole thing are normally going to age a little bit older.
I'm also going to leave comments. I've noticed, whenever and this is my personal vibe. Whenever I see the comments on our blog posts, it's usually like a guy with either no profile picture, and it'll be like all capital letters for the name, and it's kind of,
Yeah.
you can tell it's kind of an older way of talking when they're writing their comments.
Or it's
versus,
some sort of anime something or another. That's
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the anime profile pictures are universal, I think.